outside, and that's Miguel Molina around the outside to try and take the lead into the first corner. Toyota's run wide, a spinning Peugeot. These things are built to withstand the Mulsanne.
Wow, see how it almost spun the car?
Almost collected by the McLaren.
Puts the drivers under a lot of pressure. Now look further back in the field, there's already the
BMW Peugeot. That takes out one Alpine, the other one tries to avoid.
Cars make contact now. What happens here? There's the BMW in front of us. And he just blocks it. Does he get hit by the Isotta Fraschini, I think, on the right?
I think, and that's Mathieu Vaxivier's car. There's the Isotta, that's the view from the Isotta Fraschini.
So the Isotta hit the Alpine. Yeah, so this car we're on board with now, the Peugeot had contact from behind.
That's Di Resta.
Yeah, there's the contact. So this
was the Alpine into the Peugeot.
Exactly.
And which was the Oh, trying to make space on the curbs, snaps out of his control. Ooh, tap as well.
I see, I'm sure. Can't see any other cars around him just yet. I'd say that was just a bit of a lock-up, wasn't it? Yeah, here we go. So the right going misses, and yeah, that launches the car over the left-hand curb.
Speed limiting button for that, and again in replay. Yeah, I think you're right, Anthony. It's delaminated, or has he torn it off?
Oh no,
in the
you're
gravel?
right. You're absolutely spot on.
Torn it off in the gravel.
So as we know, Blanchimont now turned 17 isn't flat out for these cars. That is a hell of a rough ride, and the driver would have definitely felt that. Who's in
Oliver Rasmussen? Well, 2 minutes 45 of the session. That's not coming back out. That's ripped the floor off. Well, so, the splitter at the front, anyway.
So we rode on board a couple of cars now.
We would not be seeing a replay. So Alex Malikin, car snaps away from him, going up over the plough and.
Nasty. I know how that feels. And poor old Alex Malikin. Yeah, there's the car got away from him so late. That's the problem in the compression, and nothing he could do after that to bring it to a standstill, to safety.
Hansen got hit from behind. Who are we on board with?
Because they always want to keep at least 2 tires hot enough on the car to be able to start very quicker on the pit lane.
What a mistake to make. Oh, bottoms out over the curb.
But it snapped sideways and then got onto the curbs. He
momentarily catches it, has a bit of a tank slapper over the grass. The left rear connects with the barrier. Is that enough damage? I think it might be enough damage to take that car out of the race, you know. Hopefully they can get it back, but what a high-speed shunt.
Touched with the left rear.
To the flag. Trying to go around the Porsche, and the dramatic moment there as Bamba's car gets air underneath it and nearly flies.
Pulling out on, he's overtaken the BMW and then tried to go. In the rear of the car, and I've seen this happen quite a few times on that straight, actually.
That was a horrible impact. That was, yeah.
The thing there is, Ian James just came into the pits, by the way, and that's the reason why he's had a big, it's not Alex Riberas, beg your pardon, had a big gravelly moment in the heart of racing Aston Martin. What you don't do, even if you know you're going to run out of fuel, that's the Julian Andlauer off, isn't it?
Oh my. Now does this tell us why the red flag? Yes, because there is a car off coming through Tête Rouge, and it ends up in a dangerous place. Yeah, because if you run wide there,
that's the number 2 Cadillac.
It is
Cadillac. Oh, and so basically he's had a tank slapper moment there in Tête Rouge,
and couldn't get going. And if anybody else goes wide and hits that board here, it gets wrong, and he just can't slow it down in time, can he? Oh, bang.
interfered, and oh, you're right the first time. I think he got the grass the first time. Got it back together. Had dirty tyres potentially.
Well, yes, that's
had the snap, then it went back the other. All right, he spun right on him, yeah.
Yeah, it's the filth on the tyres, isn't it? Because suddenly you've got hot. So, I've been to, oh.
This looks like how it happened. Yeah, just way too late on the brakes.
And too late to bail and get onto the tarmac there as well. No, because number 12 didn't go out at all. He'll start 7th, number 12 will start 8th.
So this is why we highlighted the corner on the... I was into another car. It was into another car.
Lexus!
It's the Lexus, it's the family car. It's the car from the same manufacturer.
Oh, he just brakes in front of it, or it totally caught him out. That would have caught me.
Gone down into the Forest S's there, got it over the bump on the way down there. It's just lit the rear up under traction. Bizarre shunt. You're normally so over the front end at that point. And I think that just shows you how on the limit.
Triple pass, potentially.
Look at that. And once again, the 47 with a third incident of the day.
Got wide, there we go, on the brakes with too much right-hand lock-on. That unsettles the car, the weight goes on the rear left, and unfortunately there you've got brick wall and then into the side of the tyre barrier.
Oh my goodness, that's a big hit, isn't it, as well? And very unfortunate indeed. That is, as you say, for the number 54 Vista. Have a look at what happened here. Well, we see it after he'd actually lost the back end.
Yes, yeah. I'd need to see a little bit more of that, but I don't know. Too much curb, lands, and snaps the other way.
Yeah.
It surprisingly snapped a lot.
It did snap a lot,
but it did look like a lot of curb. We've seen it with the GTs, and we've seen it with the coming out the last corner, even on Brendan Uribe's lap. Slightly too much curb sends you into a spin. That could have just been a spin. Got a replay here. It was a move down the inside of the DK Engineering number 33, which did not pay off. Tried to avoid a collision, slid sideways towards the exterior of the track. In doing so, pushed the DK Engineering car.
Yeah, at Le Mans, there is Danny Kvyat. Is that Danny Kvyat again?
It looked like it.
No, it's not the other one. Oh, no! Off on the exit of Tete Rouge and contact with the barrier for the number 3 caddy, René van der Zande in that car.
Look at it and figure out what's gone wrong. Let's see what has... Oh, there's contact with a prototype there, trying to use the outside lane.
Yeah, so they've now committed to this, and unless it rains again, I think, it's not going to rain anymore, but it's his job to get the temperature back up when they go green. Now, what's interesting to see is under this full course yellow what the lap times are. Because
to the 23 United Autosports entry, all over the curb, and there's the tag.
Contact with the 23 car.
Times through there. Giovinazzi, who has gone down a lap because of his own teammate, actually.
And
was there a touch? There was a touch.
Oh my word! The race leader goes through.
So I thought it was directly into the wall when
accident.
When I saw the movement. Let's see it here. We've got the external view. It's already too late.
All right, we have a safety car for the first time at the 92nd running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. A big hit.
And then,
go on the white lines.
Wheel spin over the crest on the white lines. He does tap there. Oh, not tap. Front left. So not what we can see on the camera radio.
I lost it. I lost the car.
Oh, and you can see the damage on the front end.
That's hefty.
Racing when it's purest, it's raw racing, and the slipstream duels, how you position yourself, inside, outside.
Yourself out of the gravel.
There's the P2 car, going straight on.
And then bang, 155 was accosted by McLaren. It's 59. One of the UA cars, you're right.
It's Gregoire Saucy.
Because the other yellow was much further back, so this is going down the inside, got the power down, offline, it's done some damage as well, unfortunately. Hopefully it misses this GR Racing GT3, it does. Wet on the left-hand side, snap, focuses the other way, and that's it. It's just, there's no saving it from that point, and that's
you reckon that's done, that car?
Done, if not in the pits for an hour.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a heavy hit. And that is exactly the risk of putting on slicks in these conditions where you've still got rain.
Was there contact? I don't think there was. I think he just got wide on the water, and it snapped the exact same way that NASA snapped but into the tyre barriers. So it looks dramatic, and it is dramatic, but the barrier has done its job. So the car looks worse. This is actually from the CCTV, so it doesn't look like there's contact, but yeah, a big snap, very safe. Oh, glad the marshals are okay as well. Glad the marshals are okay there.
Top. It's all around the back where it went in backwards. Here you go, the spin goes in backwards, bosh, and then the driver just holding on. But you can see from that there's...
Throttle stucco. Oh, no, they both slipped. Was that oil down?
I think something did stick on. It's such a state. This is another look at the accident that took place earlier on, and he's still trying to get back to the pits. Another view of it.
Oh, it's copy-paste without that little tank stuck over. It's all the compression in the middle of the Indy 1, and then when you come out, you just get that bit of dam section, and then just flicks you the other way, so...
Here we go, let's see, I think so.
Yeah, there was a touch between them. Pierre Guidi.
In the sector that you are in, and flags, oh, it was contact with an Alpine.
This is aboard the 91 EMA car.
Has a look down the inside. And that was Van Rompuy, had just gone by Darren Leung. Happens here. So there is Thomas Floor getting alongside the 87 car of Takeshi Kimura.
There's the Toto. Oh, wow. Well, it was significant contact to the rear of the Ferrari from the Porsche.
Watch this. Watch the Ferrari come towards us. Yasser Shaheen not expecting Franco Aereo.
Is that contact? It's contact with the Jota car, number 12. So I'm afraid it was one move.
He was trying to get into a gap that just gets too much curb.
No.
Oh, he gets too much car. Gets thumped by
Julian
Andlauer. And Matteo Cressoni eases him onto the grass. Cressoni, I think, probably distracted by the hypercar.
Ferrari number 50 in a not similar position and takes out the trackside.
I think he will know now. Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, well, look in the rear-view mirror.
Quite the clunk.
You and I will know that. Oh, dear.
Yeah, that was quite the clunk.
Again, but it's a four-way fight. Down towards turn 12 and contact with the Cadillac and the Alpine there.
Yeah, the Alpine just turned in on the...
Cool message to
if you get alongside somebody and they don't lift, then...
Grey, driver knob, grey.
We're talking... Oh, Sarabobi properly. It's contact with the Porsche. That's number 6.
It's the championship leading Porsche.
Well, why were they both off track?
Peugeot, and the number 83 has a huge lock-up and makes contact with car 5.
The moment you saw the tyre smoke, you knew it was going to be a hit, and somebody got hit in front as well.
Hits the Porsche, but I need to see a different angle.
It's so easy to lock up. Look in the mirror.
It was all a bit desperate, wasn't it? And actually, yeah, so let's see the Ferrari. Is it an independent track? Was he tagged? He might have just been...
To get some good braking point and so on, and we did the stint together, so I was pretty happy.
To see that. That was a hit for the rear from the Lexus on the BMW.
To turn 3 and 4. That's it. It's not the leader. Oh, my God.
Oh, so has he sent it up the inside and gone over the curb and spun? Happened on the replay here. Oh,
that's where Mantai's puncture came from.
And he has to jink out to the outside because of the GT car on the inside, and that caused this situation.
Wow.
Left-hand side to go around the outside. It was
Egil for the lead.
Yeah, he's looked to me. Oh, it's a spin. There's a race leader, Sebastian Buemi.
81 Corvette, and the 82 Corvette is now up to second, and that was Charles Milesi.
And here it is, down the inside into turn 8. Buemi makes a late lunge. There is contact between the two cars. I wanted to see. I thought it was going to happen earlier in the corner, but that's, yeah, I'd say the BMW should have been a little bit further to the inside.
He'd already got damage on the left of the car.
He was nowhere near the white line on the inside.